Hi, my loves. Go ahead and pick out a crystal for me here. Crystal number 1, druzy agate. Crystal number 2, blue chalcedony. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started with crystal number 1. Crystal number 2 will be, the timing will be put into this video somewhere. So we're gonna be using the Sacred Forest Oracle. So what do we need to know, people with the druzy agate, for their highest and greatest good? Any messages that will be aligning you towards your most authentic, most highest self. Okay, so we got chaos. All right, y'all are going through it right now. Y'all got a lot going on. A lot is changing, a lot is shifting. It hit you out of nowhere. It's one of those times where everything just like hits you out of nowhere. You're like, what is going on? I'm also feeling this energy. A lot of you guys are kind of having this narrative with God, with your team, your divine team, kind of like, are you serious? Because you guys are kind of in this energy where you felt like they kind of hit you from the left field. And that's what's kind of hitting you a lot. You felt like you guys kind of like you had spoken to them. You were in deep connection with God and everything like that. And something kind of hit you. And it was kind of like contradictory to what you had been relying on. But then we have the renewal card here. And the biggest thing that's coming through is that God is in the details. You might not be able to see it now. Your team is in the details. You might not be able to see it now, but there's a passageway being opened for you here. A passageway that is going to empower you. We have the uncertainty and power cards. So there's a passageway that's opening here through this chaos. Imagine like a bunch of, there's like a whole I don't know, like a mountain in your way or something, and God comes and like blows it up, and you're like, oh my God, you literally just did an explosion right in front of me. Like, that was so scary. Why would you do that? Instead of like seeing, oh my God, you just cleared the whole pathway. So that's what it is for you. A new path is being forged for you. I feel like you can't really look at the circumstances and pinpoint one certain thing and look at it as, oh my God, this is the end all be all, because it's not that at all. There's this re-empowering sense coming through. I'm also getting this feeling of like confidence and honor that's coming through for you. The way that you kind of see God split the sea for, like that story about God parting the sea. I don't even know, like the sea is parted. I don't know the stories and like their origins and stuff like that, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Or that story, pray until something happens, like pushing up against the rock. It's this energy of like God like coming through and doing like some totally divine action for you. So this is a really big message here for you guys. A lot of you guys in this pile here are having an event where there are so many other energies trying to come through. There are so many other awarenesses trying to be brought to you. But the worst thing, the most self-sabotaging thing you can do is focus on the immediate, what you see, the physical kind of manifestation of this, because energetically, spiritually, in terms of your awareness and consciousness, there's a lot of expansion, a lot of power coming through here, as the beliefs that are kind of being pushed into your life and catapulted into your life are giving you really, really deep and profound insights to yourself and your honor and what God is doing for you and everything like that. So there's this really big sense of empowerment coming through. I'm feeling very much of this energy of like whatever you had planned for, whatever you were expecting, it's still coming, but better. Okay, that's what I got for pile number 1. And then we have blue chalcedony, one of my favorite crystals ever, an emotional support crystal. So we're gonna go ahead and shuffle for y'all. Here we go. This is going to be for blue chalcedony. Okay, so we have the truth card here. Okay, you guys are facing some truth. You guys are facing some honesty. And then we have the energy card, fire spirit. We have flow. And then we have patience. So what I'm really getting from this, guys, is that I'm not going to say that you guys have been living in a lack of truth or anything like that, but I'm gonna say that the energy that you've been flowing through has not been reflective of ultimate truth in a way. And so now this energy of facing the truth, standing in the light of truth, is coming to you, and it's really impacting your energy in a profound way. It's really allowing you guys to step into this sense of alignment that is a reflection of who you are at your core, your most authentic self. And it's so beautiful because it's putting you into this beautiful flow energy. This is the meandering pathway energy. It's like the truth is literally guiding you like through. I feel like a lot of things had been veiled from you guys. If you were in a season of confusion, very intentional. This energy of truth that comes through is so profound, because it's not maybe all of like the arbitrary truths that you had been looking for. Maybe you were in a relationship situation or a career situation. It was just like arbitrary truths that were constantly like, you were kind of like protected from the view of them, because they had the power to like take the emphasis off of what's truly important. And now absolute truth is coming through, but it's truth that is like literally reflective of you, of your most authentic self. You are standing in the light of truth of yourself, and that energy is flowing through you. And it's like this energy of total activation. That's what I'm getting. You guys are being totally activated in this sense, because of your ability to really see and step into truth, into your true self. The energy of truth here is literally flowing through you, but it's the truth that's rooted within you. It's not about all this stuff outside of you that really means nothing. Sometimes, you know, the biggest thing that external circumstances can do for us is reflect things that need to be reflected back to us. So I feel like you're getting the important aspects of a situation that you've been dealing with, which is the truth about what it reflects to you, not necessarily everything that comes, you know, that had to do with the little minor details that, you know, we're not you, we're not about you. So you guys are being stepped into truth, and there's this energy of just ease and flow. You guys, we're kind of fogged in this space, but now that you're in this energy of flow, there's this opportunity for you to kind of be guided instead of having to make everything so hard. I feel like you guys went through a season of things being super hard and super tough and just super like, you know, it just felt like being in constriction or confinement. That's what I feel like. It was like a season of like really being kind of like in this tough uphill battle. It now gets super easy, and you just feel like you're being moved, and all the pressure that you had on you to get from point A to point B, it's like you've released that, because you already know the truth now, y'all. You don't have to worry about it. You're not in that. You're completely in a different energy now. And there's this energy here after the flow that says patience, foggy bog, and it talks about you being kind of in the fog, but it's in a different way than in the past. It's not confusion. It's more of an energy of rejuvenation, relaxation, and allowance. That's what I get. So you guys are in this stage of allowance and flow, and think like you're now being moved. You're in flow. You're being moved. You're being guided and stuff like that. Just because you're standing in the light of truth, straight up. You don't got to do nothing. You just got to be there, be present for it, and believe in yourself. And you don't worry about those things when you stand in the light of truth, when you know yourself, when you're in your authentic flowing phase. You don't worry about those things. You literally just let go. You guys are in a stage of total surrender, and this truth here is really supporting it. You guys might find yourself like things that you questioned before, like you're getting the answers to it, but it's not really impacting you in the ways that you thought it would, because it's revealing so much more about you than you could have imagined. Okay, so I hope you guys resonated with this. I do readings on my channel, also on YouTube at Stacey Intuitive. I do readings, I do motivational messages, because, you know, although the messages are great, it's much better to be able to integrate and, you know, learn more about yourself, so that these messages actually mean something, so that you know what to do with them. So be sure to follow if you're interested in that, and I will see you guys next time. Also, a little shout out to my friend Eddie for recommending me to do a pick a card. See you guys next time.